Look, automation's cool, but it's not going to necessarily change your life if you don't get these three foundational principles correct right at the beginning, okay? So while AI is cool and, there's Claude and ChatGPT and all these, agentic AI solutions that can help you to automate things, software, all that stuff is great, but you got to get these three down right. Otherwise, it's really not going to create that much more income, freedom, or anything else for you, okay? So these are the three top things that I would rather focus on this year than automation. So the first thing that I think that's way more important is learning a money-making skill set, because automation's cool, don't get me wrong. It's nice to be a little bit more free and get things to do stuff for you. But if you don't know how to make money, if you have no skill sets, then the automation's not going to do anything, right? So it's all about learning a money-making skill set first, and then you can apply automation to it, and then it becomes like rocket fuel, all right? So let's talk about this a little bit. First of all, it's going to feed you for life. Right? Once you learn a money-making skill, especially online, that skill set, you can replicate it over and over and over again, right? And you don't have to worry about freedom, you don't have to worry about your family, you don't have to worry about mortgage, rental, all that stuff is going to be looked after, because now you have a skill set that you can deploy over and over and over again, right? The next thing is that once you learn this skill set, you can automate it very easily. You can automate it with ChatGPT, with Claude, with agentic AI, right? Software, with funnels, with traffic. There's so many ways to automate your money-making skill set, because it's, that's just the way that technology runs these days, right? And that's why it's so cool. It's because automation comes after you've actually learned this skill set, but you have to be willing to go out there and learn it, right? And once you've learned it, you can create real true freedom, okay? That's what freedom really is. It's not about some bunch of AI, agents running around for you. I mean, what's the point in that if you're not really making a lot of money, right? And I know that money is not the solution to everything, but money solves 90% of your problems. The other 10%, you just have to be a good human being and figure those things out yourself, all right? Now, some of the money-making skill sets that you can learn is, number one, you can start with freelancing, right? So you can go onto platforms like Upwork, like freelancer.com, like fiverr.com, and you can learn a skill set and provide that to other people all over the world. Now, the only problem with freelancing is that you're still trading time for money, okay? But it's a first step. It's online. You can start making money that way through the internet, right? A second thing is you can start to learn content creation, and that's what I do, right? I do a couple of things, but content creation is very powerful, because when you learn to create content, you get in front of people, you create attention, and once you get that attention, you get those views, you can monetize those views in many, many different ways, right? You can generate leads, you can send them people through a sales funnel, you can sell your own products, other people's products, physical products, digital products. You can do joint venture deals, brand deals, so many different things that you can do, right? You can also become an online coach. So if you have a particular skill set, maybe you are a great consultant, maybe you're great at art, maybe you're great at, training dogs, right? Maybe you're a doctor. You can literally teach people a specific skill set online, not offline, right? You do it online, and you can charge quite a lot of money for this, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a pop, and you can make a lot of money. Online coaches do very, very well when it's done right. Digital products is what is my bread and butter. You're basically selling other people's or your own digital courses, digital products, teaching people how to solve a particular problem. You combine that with content creation, which is getting the leads and the attention, and you've got a formula right there for success, okay? And then later on down the line, once you've made this money-making machine right here, you can learn how to invest, right? And grow that wealth even more exponentially, right? And that's how you 5x, 10x, 20x the income that's already coming in, okay? So I think that learning a money-making skill set is way more important than automation, because automation is something that comes after you've already learned this particular skill set. Solve most of your problems here, and then you can automate it and be even more free and even more relaxed, okay? Now, the second thing that I think that's more important than automation is learning the skill of discipline, all right? Because when you're disciplined, then you can basically do a lot of things, right? You can be disciplined in all areas of your life, which means that you're just gonna get shit done, right? If you think about it, a lot of people lack discipline, and that's the real problem. When you lack discipline, you don't take action, you're not consistent, you say you're gonna do something at the start of the year, and then you fall off the bandwagon a couple of weeks or a couple of days later, and you never achieve your goals. But if you can master the skill of discipline, then you're going to take action. You're going to be consistent. You're going to achieve all the goals that you set out to achieve, right? And it trickles down to your whole life. It's not just about, making money. It's about getting healthier. It's about being a better person, a better husband, a better wife, a better brother, a better sister, a better daughter, whatever it is, right? A better human being, a better friend, okay? And you can be disciplined at everything. It's not just about taking action on making money, right? And so everyone can work on discipline. I think that, a lot of people struggle with discipline, but I'm going to give you a few tips right now on how you can bolster and make, that discipline skill even better, right? So first of all, don't try and take massive action, right? And I know I talk a lot about that in my content. Take massive action, and it's good to do that. But if you're struggling to do that, what you need to do instead is focus on small actions, right? So instead of trying to do 5 hours of productive work or deep work today, just focus on 30 minutes, right? Or even 15 minutes, right? You take small action. So instead of shooting an entire piece of content, like a whole YouTube video, just plan it out. Plan it out and script it out, or even write down the 5 ideas that you want to actually talk about inside of your video, or do, keyword research for the different videos that you want to shoot, right? So small actions, you do that slowly over time, will build up into big actions, right? The second thing is, make sure you schedule it in, okay? Don't be random. Because if you don't schedule it in, if you don't look at your schedule and figure out, okay, on Wednesday night, I've got 2 hours free after work, I'm going to do it. And then on Saturday, after lunch, I've got 3 hours where I don't have to spend time with the kids or I don't have to see some friends. So I'm going to put in, 2 or 3 hours there or 1 hour there. Schedule it into your calendar is a lot better for you to become disciplined rather than, kind of realizing, this evening I've got a bit of time right now. I'm going to build my business, or I'm going to learn that money making skill set, or I'm going to shoot that video, right? It doesn't work that way, okay? Because you're going to get lazy, right? Who wants to do stuff when you can watch Netflix or relax or drink or spend time with friends, right? So make sure you schedule it in so that you can stay organized and you can be disciplined about being disciplined, right? The next thing is use checklists. I use checklists all the time. Get post-it notes, write them down. Get a journal, write down what you have to do. I love to write down what I have to do every single day and cross it off as I go, because as you cross it off, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you've completed something for the day and you're being productive. So make sure you have checklists. The more organized that you can be, the more disciplined that you're going to be. The next thing is have penalties for yourself, all right? So if you didn't complete something that particular day, or you didn't even work that particular day, penalize yourself, right? It could be giving $50 or $100 to your favorite charity. It could be, being your spouse's slave for an hour that night, or having to cook a meal for someone that you love because you didn't do that particular thing, right? Make a penalty for yourself. Maybe you can have a penalty jar where you put in $10 for every single day that you didn't do the task that you set out to do in the first place. So hopefully that will motivate you to become more disciplined. And the last one is use a 5-minute rule, okay? So if you don't feel like doing something today, just do it anyway for 5 minutes. Just tell yourself, look, I'm just going to do 5 minutes of this work today. I'm going to plan out some keywords. I'm going to, start planning out shooting my piece of content today. I'm going to do 5 minutes of this video training program that I bought, a month ago, right? And when you do it for 5 minutes, you're going to realize that you're going to do it for a lot longer, okay? So think about doing it in small doses, kind of like small actions. Do it for 5 minutes. You'll probably end up doing it for half an hour to an hour or even more. All right. So work on your discipline, because discipline is really, really powerful, right? If you can make discipline your superpower, you'll be successful in all areas of your life. And then you can add automations into this. Once you're already doing it, you can add automations into your, into your action steps every single day, your consistency every single day, that will make you even more powerful, more successful, and more productive. The third and final thing that I think is more powerful than automations is to stop caring about what other people think. Stop caring about other people's opinions, because this cripples a lot of people. A lot of people, for whatever reason, are more concerned about what other people think of them than their own success and their own well-being. It's a very, very strange thing, right? And a lot of it stems from fear. A lot of it stems from, the fear of being judged or the fear of being accepted, right? And because people care too much about what other people think, it stops them from doing anything, from taking action, right? So if you think about it, if you cared so much about what other people who you don't even know online think of you because you're uploading a video or you're talking about something online, it doesn't matter if you have the right discipline. It doesn't matter if you have that money-making skill set. It's going to paralyze you from doing everything, right? Even if you had automations, it's going to stop you from doing any automations because you don't want to do anything. You don't want to put yourself out there at all. And so what you can do is, here are a few little different steps that you can take to help you stop from caring about what other people think, all right? So the first thing is that you need to realize that people have bigger problems than you, right? People have a lot of problems. Life is hard. They've got families, they've got jobs, they've got mortgages, they've got rents, they have debt that they have to pay, right? They have stress from work. So, even though you're going to be uploading a piece of content onto Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is to get views or get leads or create content, you have to realize that people don't really care, right? They are very, very busy in their lives. They have got their own problems. So don't worry so much about what other people think because they don't really care about you that much, okay? The second thing is you can't control what people think or do. Ultimately, the only thing that you can control is yourself. The way that you think, your attitude, your output, the way that you look at the world, all of those things you can control. What you can't control is things that are outside yourself, beyond yourself, right? And if it's beyond yourself, who cares, right? Because we're not going to be able to control what Sally halfway across the world or Billy halfway across the world thinks about you. So just focus on yourself. The third thing is that the opinions of other people don't pay your bills, okay? That's really the bottom line. So you need to find a way to stop caring so much about, what other people that you don't even know think when they maybe leave you a comment or whatever it is, because that's not going to pay your bills. What's going to pay your bills is learning an income skill set, is taking action, is being consistent, is putting yourself out there even though you don't feel like it. It's being disciplined even though you feel lazy. These are the things that are going to pay the bills. And when you realize that, you're going to realize that the opinions of other people really don't, play a role in any of this, right? And then the thing that I like to talk about is how sad is somebody and how bad can their life be if they have to stop and watch someone's video on Instagram or TikTok all the way through and leave a nasty comment? How bad is their life that they have to sink that low to actually do that, right? I feel sorry for people that do that, and you should too, and that's the way that you should look at it, right? If someone does leave a nasty comment on one of your Facebook posts or your Instagram reels or whatever it is, right? You need to feel sorry for them. Honestly, that's all I would do. I would just ignore it. Feel sorry for that person that their life is so shitty that they have to drag other people around them down, right? That's really, really sad, okay? And the last thing is, that criticism often comes from projection, right? The people that, do leave nasty comments, the people that feel bad about themselves, usually they will project because they're seeing somebody else do something that they want to do, but they don't have the balls to do it. So instead of doing it themselves and fixing themselves and their attitude and their mentality, what they do is they try and drag other people down. So they're projecting their fears. They're projecting their insecurities. They're projecting their sadness onto other people. And the easiest way to do that is to do it faceless on social media because they're not standing right in front of you. Believe me, if they were standing right in front of you, they probably wouldn't say those things that they say on social media. It's so easy to be a keyboard warrior. Does that make sense, right? So I want you to remember that a lot of this comes from projection, and people can get as angry as they want because they don't have to look you in the eye when they leave a nasty comment on social media. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And when you realize these things are going to set you free, okay? And it's it's a combination of these three things right here, all right? Learning a money-making skill set, learning how to be disciplined so that you can execute making that money-making skill set and all the other areas of your life. And then when you stop caring about the opinions of other people, this right here becomes super duper powerful. This holy trinity right here, when it works together, it will make you a very, very powerful, happy, successful, independent, productive person, all right? And then the automation part, you can just plug it in anywhere, right? Because once you get these three things down, then automation becomes super simple and it puts everything on steroids, okay? If that makes sense and you're enjoying this content, I want you to subscribe to this channel, okay? Don't forget to subscribe because you're not going to be able to see content like this if you don't subscribe. And if you're like, Aaron, all right, this sounds awesome, but how do I take all of these things and put it together? Well, I've mastered all these things, honestly, right? This is why I can talk about it. And for me, it really starts with learning a high income skill set. And if you want to learn the high income skill set that I've mastered, right, with digital products and content creation, and you want a step-by-step masterclass on how to do that, I literally show you how to do that for free. It's in the description, in the comment section below. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.